Hi everyone, today I'll be showing you how to create an animated scene using Twinmotion. So I have previously imported my 3ds Max file into Twinmotion. If you're not sure how to do that, it was in a video previously. It is just a mapping of the city of Rotterdam in Amsterdam. So I will be creating an animated scene. So what I would usually do is just go to an area that I want to create and animate. Click on the eye on the far right hand side. Here, click on pedestrian mode, and it will drop me down wherever I want to go. So I've just picked a random street, and this is what it looks like. It's quite plain and bare at the moment. So we'll add in all the features, which I'll show you how to do now. So the first thing I'm going to be showing you how to do is to add materials to the different massing as well as the ground. You simply just go in the library, materials. For these buildings, I'm going to keep it quite simple. Maybe just go for brick, and you can pick any brick that you like. I'm going to go for this one. It's simple, and you can also change the color of the brick, the reflection, and the scale, which is pretty cool to do. And as you can see at the bottom, these are the materials that I've just touched and tried to use. And then for the ground, I'm just going to keep that simple as well as man-made and just regular ground texture. I think I'm just going to go for this one's fine. Yeah, and that person, that song that you just heard, that's my avatar currently walking around in the city. So next thing I'm going to do is add some, change the sky dome. You can pick between morning, afternoon, and noon, as well as low sun. I'm just going to go for low sun. And I think I'm going to create quite an overcast animation today. And then just pick from the HDRI scenes. I've already previously downloaded one. You can just click download and go through whichever one you'd like. Just drag and apply. And as you can see, that's kind of changed the scene quite a bit now by adding shade, texture, as well as the sky. Next, I'll just be showing you how to add vegetation. It's very quick and easy. You just pick any form of vegetation you'd like, any of the trees over here. I think I'm going to go for quite a nice big oak tree. I'll place it right over there. You can also change the height of the tree as well as the age and the tint of leaves or bark tint, which is pretty nice. You can also change the season that the tree is in, so if it's a evergreen tree, it'll stay green, or it'll lose its leaves. So yeah, another cool feature is that you can add characters, some animated people. I'll just pick this lady, and she can stand right over there, and she'll be moving. You can see her drinking over there, and also you can add some plants. It's going to add a cat, some animals. I'm just going to add a cat right over there, and maybe some pigeons. I'll just click some pigeons over here. Put them close to the cat. You can also add some animated birds into the sky, as you can see over here. Currently the direction is all off, so you can just change that so that they're flying in different ways, as well as change the height so that they're flying significantly higher, like that. Cool, so that's mostly all the features in the library. You can also add vehicles and objects, so yeah, it's really easy to use. But for the animated part, I want to show you how to use the context. So you go to context here at the bottom, in the bottom tab, you click on, so you can just create some paths. Yeah, so you go to paths and you can say character paths, and this will allow you to have people walking. I'm just going to click on the character path pen and then show people, click the pace and then aim them in the direction that you want them to walk. So I'm going to have them walking down there. You can see them walking, they can walk at different speeds. You can also change the type of people that are walking and what they're wearing and their attire. I'm going to add some more people over here. It's going to be walking towards the tree. And I think I'm also going to rotate them so that they can be walking towards us over there. And then as well as vehicle paths. So it's very simple to use. You just click the path, you change the direction that you want it to go, you can curve it, and that's pretty much how to use the path and animated scene creator. I think I'll be using the bikes next. Add some bikes, click on this, and then show cyclists coming down this way. Perfect. As you can see, the scene's becoming quite animated at the moment with all the different characters going on and cyclists. Another cool thing is you can change the density of these animations, so you can increase the density to having lots of people, to decreasing it to having very few people, as well as creating 2 lanes, offsetting, as well as changing the speed of the cars and people that are walking. Another setting that's really important is the third icon under settings. You just have to change the location, make sure that it is in the area that you're working. Just click that, say, yeah, that looks fairly right. You can change the background in the city. I'm going to pick European. And then most importantly, you can change the weather. So for today, I'll be changing the weather to maybe a nice rainy day or a nice mostly light rain day. Yeah, it's fine. Then you can also change the seasons. So you can go from Christmas time in Amsterdam, which is winter, to autumn, and you can see how the leaves change, and then summer, which is pretty cool. So I think I'm just going to leave it here as a nice autumn. So that's how you work with the effects. Another interesting one is you can increase smog in the areas. If you have lots of cars, you can make it more realistic by increasing the smog, so that it looks a lot like misty and kind of, yeah, got a lot of smog going on. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much all there is to making a animated scene in Twinmotion, just using imported matting from 3ds Max. You can edit these further and add more details to them, which is quite cool, as well as change the urban and vegetation scatter in the area. But for today, these are pretty much all of the settings that I'll be using. Increase exposure so that it becomes more evening, and you can also go further into settings on how to render it better. You can go towards camera, go to focal points, change different effects and visual effects, so which is quite nice and useful. You must add filters for your different scenes, and yeah, to create the video you just say create. Under media you go to video, and you can record the scene that you're trying to create or capture it using images and presentation modes. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Thank you.